What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing all right. Marmages. Good morning. Hope you guys had a good night's rest. And are ready to go. All right. What's up, Nate? So we're about to hit it hard and draw a bunch of leaves. So I'm going to get right to it. Because I would like to finish this card today. Straight out of Gondolin. What's up, Paul Timmons? It's good to see you here, Paul Timmons. My good old buddy, old pal, friend. Paul and I grew up together in Canyon, Texas, America. Morning, Katie. Oops. So what are we going to talk about this morning, peeps? Griffin. Exagac. What's up, Exagac? Any comments? Not sure what you're asking. I wasn't there very long. Did something happen that I wasn't aware of? Did I miss something? Oh, did they do like a giveaway or something? And their giveaway wheel is rigged, or you being more facetious than what I'm expecting? For those that don't know, Decking Around is it's a YouTube duo. Oh, the wheel picked the top 5 donors. I don't I don't know about that. Y'all should totally say something next time, but be nice about it. They're I'm gonna say something. It's gonna be funny. Oh, each $1. I got it. That makes a little more sense. Nah, Steven and Tyler are good peeps. We've had lots of fun. Me and Lorenzo got to hang out at the playing card convention. Not this past year because we didn't have one, but the one before that. We had a grand old time. Him and Lautrec. Excuse me. Now, when I'm done with these leaves, I'm going to totally copy and paste some and cheat, and nobody's going to tell to get more leaves. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm going to try to bring some of my crew to the convention as well, because I think they would have a blast seeing all of us weirdo, nerdy playing card collectors. And I'm including myself in that statement, so just relax. Drawing plant life is therapeutic, I must say. Must be the chlorophyll. Do 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 do. Haven't saved once. What's wrong? Paul asks, "What subscription deck am I most excited about?" Um, Probably this is a lame answer, but probably the next one I'm always working on. I'm excited about Wizard of Oz because the Dawn's Early Lights, these lives really helped up the inspiration and also quality of my work, I feel. And so I think that Wizard of Oz is, I think it's one of my best decks. I am most excited about this deck though. This is going to be epic. I am excited about Peter Pan because I love pirates. And I've been wanting to draw pirates for a long time. So with the Sherlock decks, with the Sherlock decks being yesterday were being put in the decks that I don't like. Yes, they were, but that doesn't mean that the boxes are bad. It just means that they weren't exactly like I'd wanted. And because of that, I'm always tweaking things and I'm tweaking the design for the next ones. So I was just in a bad mood that day when I was talking about them. And my wife sat me down and had to remind me that I have put out a bunch of book boxes that are great, and these are no different. And I was like, okay, sweetheart, you're right, you're right. I think I was just in a very foul mood that day. I can't remember. I've slept since then. What was I thinking with this leaf? Going all squirrely on me there. Um, my afternoon lives. Well, I'm not sure. The great thing about these morning lives is, and the reason why I like them so much is because it's early before things start happening. My kids are not up. All of my crew is not up and working and asking questions or needing things. It also kind of depends on what commission decks or what other stuff I'm working on that I necessarily can't show you guys at the moment that I have to get done. Uh, like, I've been working on a commission deck that I can't show you guys during the days, but I finished that yesterday. So I would, and also it's also because I'm during the days I've been going up to the new shop and helping get everything set up and everybody, going with the new shop. But once everything gets set up and the crew is comfortable with everything, and I would imagine that the afternoon ones become more regular just because I'll be able to get twice as much work done. I don't know if that answers your question or not. Will you be seeing that commission deck in the future? Absolutely. I think it'll come out in April if all goes well. Does Maduro exist in Gilded? I don't think so. That's a good question. I don't think that I ever have gilded any of those Maduros, but I should. We're actually trying to, when our current inventory of Maduros comes to an end, we've been talking about remaking the Maduros with the gold foil lamination so that those cool cigar band designs on the back will be have gold foil like a real cigar band. I'm pretty stoked about that. coming around the bend on these, getting closer to being done with the leaves. I'll have to go back and make the outline a little bit thicker, but pretty close. We should send, I'm going to send some off. Well, I want to make sure I got a good, I'll have to make some more of those cigar boxes for Maduro if we gild some. Let's just talk about how much fun we're gonna have at the convention this year. Let's be honest. We're gonna have a ton of fun. If the whole crew here comes together, man, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna bring my board game I designed called Five Stack, and we're gonna play it, and we're gonna have a blasty, and it's gonna be awesome. Oh, I almost forgot about you, little guy, right there. Where's C-Dub? Is he here yet? I didn't see him yet. He better be here. Done, 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 done. Just 3 more. That's it. You know, I could probably get away with just copying some. Let's do that. I've drawn enough. Let's see here. I like this one. What? Brothers in arms, baptism of fire. Listen to Dire Straits last night while working. What a great band. Peter Voth, what's up, bro? It's gonna be an epic deck. It's gonna be a Kickstarter, my friend. I'm gonna come out of Kickstarter retirement and slay some heads on Kickstarter with this thing. Hopefully, that's the idea. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm gonna go back and, oops, I don't want to do that just yet. I'm gonna go back and beef up the outlines for these leaves so they kind of match with the rest of the drawing. It's going to be fun to dust off the old Kickstarter boots. And really the only reason I'm doing it on Kickstarter is just because, just I think of the reach, the bigger reach it's going to have to all the fans of Lord of the Rings. So it's totally a business decision. Got to sharpen up those tips a little bit. Shing, 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 shing. Nice and crisp. I think the Lord of the Rings Kickstarter is all going to depend on when the Mistborn project, the Mistborn will not be a Kickstarter, but it's just going to depend on when the Mistborn stuff gets kind of wrapped up and finished. We're getting real close. We're just kind of waiting on all the kind of the final approval of all the artwork before we start production. Greg is working on the diptych, the artist that I hired, that I worked with years ago. The artist that I hired to draw the court cards. He's working on the last diptych Joker card now. See how those leaves are now starting to kind of fit a little bit better? That line weight matching up a little bit. Don't ever underestimate the power of line weight. Don't ever do it. And also the power of variation of line weight. Twould be a grave mistake. Control S. Control S. Like your life depends on it. Control S. So you don't screw your work. Control S. So you don't flip the table. Control S. So you don't burn this mother down. There you go. It's my song. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm glad I'm an artist. Yes, Peter, I will be doing 3 Lord of the Rings decks. I'll be doing a Fellowship of the Rings, a Two Towers, and a Return of the King. And if for some reason I can figure out some creative way to find 4 queens, I will do a Hobbit deck as well. But it's not looking good. Because there's basically no female characters in The Hobbit. Peter, I want your deck to be in my hands, and I want to be shuffling the cards because what you've done so far looks so awesome. And I'm not very patient. Well, I am. I think I'm pretty patient, but everybody is going to be blown away when we do finally finish your deck and we release it to the wild. People's lids are going to flip. Children will be saved from peril. People are going to be like, this is awesome. Oh, wrong button. Meant to press E. Oh, goodness. Can't forget this. Don't let that slip by. Gonna get me. Gonna bat me. This is gonna be fun to color. For sure. Looking good. Looking good. That's funny. You're funny, Peter. You're funny, Peter. Getting close, people. About to start coloring. I'm getting excited. Getting excited about coloring this. That elf stone with the sun, the light of the sun as it describes it, captured in the heart of the stone. The silver eagle. Upon its wings is encrusted the jewel of the elf, the Elisar stone of ancient times and things of old, and more words that sound cool. One of these days I'll have to do some reading, some oral reading of my own book that I'm writing, my own nerdy fantasy book that I'm writing. Twould be awesome. Well, I don't know if it'd be awesome, but it'd be fun. Control S. Like your life depends on it. Control S. So you don't screw up your work. Control S. So you don't flip the table. Control S. So you don't burn this mother down. I need to find me a good tune to put that to. Make a King's Wild playlist. Man, who drew all these flipping leaves, man? Gee whiz. Gonna have to do leaves all day long. I don't know. Are you talking about, Griffin, are you talking about being able to see old things new within the stone as it talks about in the book, as the description? If that's what you're talking about, I'm not sure. I don't even know how I would do that. I think if anything, I might try to put the resemblance of a sun in there, like the sun with its rays. I don't know though, or maybe like a sunrise or something inside the stone. There's going to be so much going on already that I don't know if that would be distracting. It would be cool to have some lenticular thing behind it to where it had an old, something old, and as you turn the card, it turned young again, but they can't do that. On one card, that would make for a very expensive deck. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. Maybe. Oops. One more. Just got one more leaf. Here we go. Time to get me some more coffee before I start coloring. The great thing is the coloring will go fast. It's this crotchety line work that takes a long time. All right. Let me run my aging action script on this. Make sure it's all together. Tis. So it matches. Think, 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 think. Come on, computer. Catch up. There we go. I want to make it this color. Oops. All right. Did I have... All right, let's color this bad boy. I'm going to get me some more coffee, then I'm going to start coloring this. Oh, the aging actions. Oh, a bunch of things. It's like a masking the channel, ripple, crystallize, filter, all kinds of cool things that just kind of make the edges crackly. Like if I zoom into it, you can kind of see the edges all kind of crackly. Make it kind of look weathered and old. What is this? Who put this up here? It was Griffin. I know it was Griffin putting that leaf up there. Okay. I'm going to open up. Let's see here. What am I going to do here? Okay, let's do it. New layer. Multiply. Just knocking all the base colors first. Probably do the symmetry on this guy. Cut my work in half. I was thinking about the description of the melon trees and the leaves, and I, I remember it talking about how, the leaves would change from green, and then they had the silver bellies, and then they would turn to gold. I may try to do it to where the leaves at the top of the card are like green, and by the time then as you go down the card, the leaves get more golden. Let me open up. Well, I got my foil right here. Let's see. Let me just redo this. Paint my foil in there. Since I got it here, ready to go. It also might be cool to do the leaves, all the leaves in gold foil. That actually might be what we do because I can see that, the talk, the rays of the sun being in the stone and the melon trees being gold. I may do the leaves in gold foil. Man, I'm probably going to do that. That sounds awesome. And I can do gold foil and give it like a green tint where the leaves are. But it would look really bright and vibrant if it was just the raw foil. We're going to go with that until, we'll see. Because that's definitely something it talks about in the book is the gold. What is this? Oops. Delete. Okay. Just need to make this a little bit bigger. Let's rough that in, see what it looks like. What is happening? Oh, okay. That'd be cool to like turn the card and these leaves shimmer with the gold foil. I can also make them green with a gold foil underneath so that they're still shiny and still green. And this gold foil is just a representation. It's not anything final. Shimmer. Shimmer. Oops. Yes, green foil is an option. I could do green foil. That's kind of what it would be if I put gold and then a green tint over the top. So that beech wood is very, very pale and almost silver. I want it to have a slight ochre tint to it. And I'm going to do each one of a little bit different hue just so they kind of give a little separation. It's almost like an olive color. Oh, got one snuck by me. A few snuck by me. Sleeping. What I can do is I can fade the green that's over the top of the leaves to where it's a little bit opaque at the base of the leaf, and then as it fades to the top of the leaf, it becomes 100% transparent to where it's the full glory of the gold shine. Just some thoughts. Ah, dang it. What color is this? Okay. Oh. All right, let's get a different one. Let's get a little bit more bluish green. Nice, cool. That might be a little too much. Let's see. I don't know. Let's keep good. Let's do it for a bit. See how it goes. Might grow on me. And the last one, we'll do like a warm color, a warm green. Be a nice little complementary color action going on. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do all the shading on all the branches like I did the other one. Gonna have to go back and do that. We'll get our base layer of colors in first, then I'll go back and do the shading on the hatchwork shading on all the under overs. You know what I'm gonna try to do? The only thing I didn't like about those, the shading on the under overs, is just the extra noise that it added on that ace of hearts. So this, before I go back, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me see. Let me open that up. Let's see. Dropbox. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Lord of the Rings, Nukads, Ace of Hearts. What I'm talking about is, as it opens, these things. These little lines right here. Um, like when the branch goes underneath. I don't know. It looks pretty good. I don't know. I like it. We'll just keep going. I'm just gonna trust my instincts and keep doing it. I was gonna say I was gonna do it with the color, do the shadowing with the color, but I think I'm gonna stick to my guns here. All right, let's get a warm color, green. Almost an orange. Yeah, that's a nice tricolor kind of scheme, color scheme, subtle. Gotta watch my time. My wife scheduled me a doctor's appointment at 9 that I must go to. Oops. Forgot this little tip over here. Looking good. Okay. What did I do on the Ace of Hearts? I did a red, and then I did the horizontal line blocking. Let me see. Okay. Let me see here. Let me just take this red part. Copy. paste, just so I can match up this line frequency here. I'm going to go, I'm guessing it's this one. Nope. I'm guessing it's this one. Nope. Is that it? Nope, that'll work. Okay. I don't want to do black for the club. I want to do like a dark silvery blue, like a navy, desaturated navy blue. Right there, yeah. That looks good. That feels good. All right. Before I go any further, I need to go back and do the shading and such. Just gonna start at the top. Try to bust through it as fast as I can. glad I'm doing that. It looks so nice. Really gives it that Jackson Robinson engraving style touch. Possibly on Intaglio. Interestingly enough, it's interesting which projects people like and which projects people don't like. And it's not that so much that they don't like it. It's just it's interesting which projects are successful and which ones aren't. And Intaglio just didn't do very well. People didn't really respond to it like I thought they would. So I may do something similar with a new theme or something. I don't know. But you live and you learn. I agree, Magic Man. I agree with your statement. It's a good question, Peter. Let's see. Which decks were more successful than you expected? And which decks were less successful than expected? I think, let me see. Let me go back through the annals of King's Wilddom. I think that the Aetherian, I loved the Aetherian. And the Aetherian was more successful and has continued to be more successful, based on like just if you take all the decks that we sell on our website, just in terms of the ranking of like the top sellers, it has continued to be one of the most successful decks that we have. Let's see. I thought that the Crayon deck was less successful than I was expecting it to be. I thought that was going to be a pretty popular deck, for sure. But it wasn't it's not as popular as I expected it to be. I knew Maduro's was going to be pretty successful, but it has also really performed really well. It's one of our top sellers. I totally didn't expect how successful. I mean, I knew it was going to be successful, and I knew people were going to like it. I mean, I know this is kind of maybe lame to say, but I don't do anything unless I think it's cool and think it's awesome and am excited about it. And I feel like, I've been around playing cards long enough that I feel like I have a decent barometer of, what people will like and what people won't like. And I knew that people were going to like Legal Tender for sure, but I didn't have any idea of how successful that Legal Tender was going to be, because it's by far our number one top seller. I think the big sleeper for sure has been Robin Hood, and we haven't really released Beowulf to the public, which we're going to on the 13th, I think. We haven't really released Beowulf to the public, but Robin Hood has been a huge sleeper in the sense that I didn't think it was going to be near as successful as it has been, because Legal Tender, Maduro are by far our workhorse top sellers, especially just for all the new people that are coming in. And I can't imagine how, I'm really excited about doing the gold foiled Maduro, because just those cigar band labels just lend themselves to having that gold foil, because so many of them have gold foil on it. So I'm excited about that. So I hope that answers your question, Peter. Also, the biggest letdown that was opposite of what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be very successful, and I thought people were going to really like it. But it is one of the, I think it's the most, I'm not going to say it's the most unsuccessful deck, because it's not, but I think it's the most polar opposite of what I was expecting, is the Invocation deck. Yeah, I mean, just like people like don't even, I don't know. It just is not, it didn't do near as well as I thought it would do. And I'm not talking about the Kickstarter. I'm talking about just like people's response. Yeah, the bicycle series didn't do well at all. And on top of that, it's just so expensive just to pay for that brand, that I didn't want to do that. And it was just not making sense. I like the bicycle too, but it just was not really there. Yeah, that crosshatch stuff looks great on these. It adds a lot. I need to get with Peter and figure out his dark secrets on how he does his Illustrator cross-hatching, on how he varies the line weight. Let's see what he's doing. I can't imagine doing that in Illustrator. That would drive me nuts. Yeah, I'm excited about the Mistborn deck as well. It has really turned out to be. It's turning out to be really nice. Greg, my buddy who's doing that, the artwork has just done a phenomenal job. Phenomenal. Control S, like your life depends on it. Control S. Did Kevin Cantrell join the Mistborn deck? No. I changed my mind. I wanted to do the Tuck case. I wanted to do the Tuck case. Okay. All right, I need to put some kind of dark color back here of this silver. All right. Let me see here. I'm going to test out this idea I've got here for this gold. This faded green color. It's got like a nice ochre green. It's got a faded brush. Nope, don't like that. All right, let's color this eagle. Let's get some form to this eagle. I'm gonna make a new layer, put on overlay. Come on, Photoshop, let's go. I got things to do. All right. Whoa, it's too much. Too much. Let me turn on my symmetry because I'm lazy. And it'll make me do less of that work. There we go. I'm just going to block in where I want the color, the lighter color. Just going to block it in here. I want it on the tips of the wings here. On this leading edge here. From this leading edge of the wing, the feathers. Give it a little form. Oops, wrong one. As if it was sculpted silver or something. Get this top edge. That light source coming from the top. And then I'll just choose one for this. Okay, let's get some of this claw here. Pop these claws out a little bit. All right, now I'm just going to take my smudgy, well, let's do this right here, these leading edges here. Oops, turned my symmetry off. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take my smudge tool, a little trusty smudgy smudge. Just going to blend this in a little bit, and I'm blending it in the direction of the silver sculpture just to help the form. I need to redo this part here. I need to pick a side. This top edge. Yeah, just make sure that whether you're, if you're doing engraving or cross hatching, you can go arbitrarily direct, you can cross hatch in arbitrary directions, but if you cross hatch or blend like this, at least with this kind of brush stroke style that I'm doing, just always try to go in the direction of the form, the contour of the form that you're trying to shade. And you'll have to do a lot less work to tell. I call it like describing the shape and the form with brush strokes. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm going to put a shadow layer, multiply. I'm going to pick me kind of a variation of this, a cool gray. I'm just going to go in here and block in where I want these. Let's turn on my symmetry again. What's up, Matthew? Sergio? Bring down the opacity a little bit here. We need some music. Let's play our theme song. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Bum, 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 bum. Control S. Control S. Control S. Deep from the land of Gilgalad roams a weary traveler on his journey towards an epic treasure that lies at the end of his journey. Searching, looking, ever wandering forward to find that elusive engraving hatching line that he looks for within all of his artwork. Striving to be better, striving ever for the goal. Climbing the hill of life, determined to make awesomeness upon computer screen and playing card. Though he will find many trials and tribulations, his crew, his pack, his fellow comrades will join him and support him in this journey. They will reach the goal. They will bring the ring to the Mount Doom, from whence it came. And as the sun rises upon the eastern sky, and the song nears an end, and Jackson's ad-libbing BS comes to a close, and oh, it's still going, and we're still traveling. We're still on the journey to find the goal, because the music has not stopped yet. Wow. And that's it. We're done. The journey's over. The journey's over. What happens now? I don't know. I don't know what happens now. Frodo, where are we going? Do we need to keep going? We just keep going to Mount Doom? Why didn't we just call the Eagles? Why didn't we just call the Eagles to have us just take us from the Shire? Let's just go from the Shire straight to Mount Doom. Why do we have to go on a journey? Let's call the Eagles up. They can take us, get this whole, nip this whole Sauron thing in the bud, and just be done with it. Yeah, okay. No, Eagles are busy. The Eagles are busy today. Okay, that really sucks. The whole, nothing like the fate of the world. Fate of Middle Earth on the wings of eagles. I guess they can't come out and help us just for one day. They can come to the Battle of Five Armies, and help us defeat all the foes of Mordor. They can come to the five battles of five armies and, help us there, but they can't carry one little halfling, probably weighs, maybe 70 pounds or whatever, unit of measurement they use in the Shire. They can't carry a 70-pound halfling. I mean, the eagle's like 15 feet. The eagle's like 15 feet, Sam. They can't carry me across Middle Earth just to go to Mount Doom and end this all thing. I mean, they're in this world too. They can't help out. Man, pull some weight around here, Eagles. Pull some weight. Pull some weight, Eagles. All right. I kind of got the form done. Now what I'm going to do is I need to blend this over here a little bit better. Kind of a Bush League. Where's C-Dub? I haven't seen C-Dub. Is C-Dub slacking? If he doesn't make it today, we're going to have to give him a hard time. All right, so I kind of got the form knocked in here. I'm going to do kind of a overarching. Let me do this first. I'm going to do an overarching kind of overlay layer just to give it a little bit more shape. Let's bring that opacity down a little bit. Let's blend that in a little bit here. I know, that's where we're going to give him a hard time. If he's going to risk the lives of everyone to watch the show, we're going to have to give him a hard time. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with another multiply layer. Go a little bit more cool blue this time. I would desaturate this a little bit. It's got a little too much color in it. See you, Nate. It's been a nice week. I'll see you on Monday, Nate. Thanks for joining us, as always. All right. So to give this silver a little bit more depth, I'm going to just put a little rim light on the top edge that's almost white. Or maybe is white. Not all the way white. Let's see. Let's go overlay. as that. It's this overlay layer. It's that layer. I can foresee me doing the scroll work, the thing that says the Elf Stone or the Elisar Stone, later this afternoon. All right, let's work on this. Let's work on this jewel sum here. All right. All right. So I'm just gonna start roughing in some shapes. Just very random. Let me get that photo of the jewel. Where is it at? Is this it? Or is this it? Yeah, that's it. Let's bring that up here. Just gonna put that. Let's put that right on top. And just use it as a a base for what we're doing. I actually don't mind it that much. It's actually pretty cool. See if I can bump up. I actually like it a lot, actually. Let me bump up the contrast a little bit. Oops. I blew it. I want to try something. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I just want to try this. This may or may not work. Save. Jewel. I have to take you off the screen just for a second while I close something up that I can't show you. There we go. We're back. Let me just, I'm in a 3D program called Maya. I just want to try something. Let's go. View, image plane, desktop, date, Jewel. Just bring the alpha down a little bit on this bad boy here. Let's go 0.5. Okay. Let's see here. Let's bring this up. Can I do triangles? Let's do pi. Radius. I've never used it before. Octahedral. Oh, that's going to be pretty sweet. Let's do dodecahedron. No. Let's do just 3 subdivisions. Isosahedron. That's pretty cool. I like that pentagon looking. And let's just go triangles, caps, quads. I like pi. That's actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. Let's go 2. That's pretty cool. Kind of looks like a sunburst. Let's rotate it a little bit. Now, let's see if we can get it. That shape, that kind of teardrop shape. With this sunburst right in the middle. I'm going to grab these vertices here. I'm going to open this up a little bit, and then I'm going to pull it down like that. And then I'm going to grab this one vertice. Okay. Yes, I see the face. I do. I like it. Dang it. Get this last vertice. Ooh, that's pretty cool. All right, now let's see here. Now what I want to do is I want to how do I want to do this? What if I smooth this? What happens? Smooth. No. Let's take all the edges. Edges. Wait. I need to take this vertice, pull it back. Kind of screwed it up, didn't I? It's not what I wanted. Something happened. Let me go back and fix this. Oh, I see what it did. All right. I'm just going to fake it. It'll be all right. All right. I'm going to take the edges. Just hang with me, peeps. I'm just trying something out here. All right, smooth. Still. There we go. Smooth it one more time. Now take the edges. Increase them. Smooth again. It's going to look like right, that should be good. Take all these edges. Increase them. Okay. Let's export this. Stone. Export selection. Let's go elf stone. This could end up looking bad. But we're going to try it. I'm going to take you off right quick. Let's make a new. Okay. right, this is another program called KeyShot. It's the program I do all my 3D stuff in. Let's see here. Or renderings. I'm going to import that elf stone. Okay. Let's put us a lighting environment in here of some sort. Not a closet. Let's do outside. Now let's make this a jade material. Let's go. What's it called? Stone. Let's see. Do I have jade or emerald? Yes. I want to apply that. How do I apply that? Material. I want gem. See if we can turn off our lighting environment for right now. Okay, I want turn off ground shadows. Let's see here. I don't use this program much. Let's see. Let's go green. I think it would be better if I had. Honestly, I think it'd be better without as many subdivisions. And I think what I want to try to do is, let's see. Let's take it. Let's delete this image. Let's take it, duplicate it, and then rotate it like this to get like a shape, another shape like in the middle. Scale it down. Side. Just experiment with some stuff, people. I've never done this exact thing before. I don't think so. Let's just export it with less facets. Oops. Copy. Paste. Okay. Trying to find interesting angle. Ooh, I like that. Let's turn this lighting environment around a little bit. What happens if I go, let's try something like this. Doesn't do much. Let's brighten it up a little bit. Now we're getting somewhere. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. I like what that star's doing in the middle. But I like this side better, so I can just turn this around. Let's try some different lighting environments. I like that one. That one's nice. Let's try. What is this? What these lines do? Let's see. Whoa! Now that's cool. That's pretty sweet. What that does is cool. That's pretty awesome. I may could do like a mixture of a few of them. That was very, very cool. All right, let me see here. All right, let's do a mixture. Can I? All right, I want to render this right quick. Let's go. I'm gonna finish this up. Dropbox. I'm spending way too much time on this stone. I could have just painted it and already have it done. That's all right. Okay. Stone 1. Okay. Lighting. Global illumination. Caustics. I want that. Let's go ray bounces. Bump those up. Jewelry. Okay. Let's pump the samples up a little bit. Let's make sure we're... All right, it's pretty big. Let's render this puppy. 48 cores, do your thing. Let it sit here while I render it. It's getting there. That's a good idea, Griffin. We can, we'll try the background blue with those lines. The elf stone. Almost there, 72%. $80. $85. $90. $95. There we go. Let me pause this rendering. Okay. Oh, oops. Open. I put that elf stone. All right. Just grab it. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. I like it a lot. Let's put it right in the right spot. A little bit bigger. Okay, let's center that puppy up. Now, you take out that one in the background. Actually, I like it on top, on overlay. It kind of unifies the colors a little bit. Let's bring the opacity down. Okay. Now what I need to do is, I'm going to duplicate the rendering. Then I'm just going to do a smart blur on it, just so it doesn't look so artificially made, because it does right now. That's what I'm saying. Let's go blur. Smart blur. Let's try that. That's better. I like that. I'm just going to take an overlay layer on top and just reinforce the shape that I drew. All right. Now I want to find an image. Let's see. iStock. Let's find an image of a sunrise. That's nice. Those are nice. Those are all nice. Let's see here. This is nice. Let me sign in. Let me grab this just to see if my idea is going to work. Confirm download. Let's do. Lord of the Rings. Too many folders. Sunrise. Open. Sunrise. Boom. Look at that beautiful sunrise. Okay. I'm going to take me just a mask, just a selection here. Grab this. Grab the sun. Paste. Ship it. When I put that, let's put that right in the middle. Get those clouds in there. What's up, Adam? Okay. I'm going to do a unsharpened mask on it just so the rays and the clouds are a little bit more visible in there. Okay. Let's put that on overlay. Can't really see it then. There we go. That's cool. Okay. Let's get that sun. Let's get the sun lined up with the middle of that kind of faceted starburst. All right. I'm going to bring down the opacity a little bit. Oh, that looks really cool. I like that. All right, I'm going to blur the edges, smudge the edges a little bit in the direction of the sun rays. Because it says, the description of the Elfstone says that it has the light of the sun captured within. It's the ace of clubs, my good sir. The Elfstone, or the Elisar stone. I like that a lot. Now, I've got these. I want to add some. Let's do this first. Let's take all this stuffs. Where's my jewel? C-Dub, we were beginning to think you weren't going to show up. Let me just mask out these claws here. Okay. I really like that. What I don't like now is this white facet right here that was in the render. I'm going to try to get rid of that. I think it's distracting. So I'm just going to take this section up here from this side, copy it, flip it, and move it over. Try to cover that up. All right, now, man, I really like that a lot. That really looks cool. I like it because it's really, really intact with what the description is in the book. It's on our. Now, I'm going to add some green light to the eagle just to show that it's like shining off of this. And then I have to go. This will help set the stone in there a little bit better. It's already looking pretty sweet. That's cool. I like that. That green adds a lot. Okay, let's kind of blend that in a little bit. Man, I really like this card. This is turning out really nice. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why the decking around guys won't ever come to won't ever come watch my show. My feelings are hurt. My one feeling that I have. All right, I'm going to do this. And this will be the last thing I'm going to do today. I'm going to put this green kind of just glow over everything. Let's Put on overlay. Kind of blows out the sun a little bit. I don't want to do that. Maybe I'm not going to do this. Nope. Let's see. Control S. All right. Man, this is going to look good with the scroll on it at the end when it says the Elfstone. We'll probably put the just for demonstration purposes, we'll probably end up putting the scroll like down here. Something like that. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm not going to do this, but I just want to try it because I keep thinking about it. But I've got these smoke brushes that I made years ago. Where are they at? Here they are. They look really cool. They make a really cool magical feeling. Let me find one. This is a good one. Then I can put a glow on it. Well, I need to make it white. Make it white coming from the center. And then I can go layer, outer glow, and then make the glow green. I wonder what it would be. I wonder if I did it where I made the smoke yellow. Nope, not yellow. What I could do is I could duplicate. Let me see. Let me get another. I kind of like this. Let me find another. Why isn't this working? Oh, because I got the lock on it. Let me just Just rotate this one here. Oh, that's like right in line with my vines. Then what I could do is add some speckles. Let's see. That's too many speckles. Just some slight speckles to give it kind of a sparkle. Need something bigger. Oh, I need a third one because I can't just leave it 2 because nobody likes even numbers, especially in art. Let's get one smaller one and rotate it this way. All right. So there's without and with. Let me see here. Let's see if I could do. I'm just going to add some manual sparkles. I just painted some hero sparkles. You like that, hero sparkles? That technical term? Now what I'm going to do is draw a few of these in here by hand. And then I'm going to do a motion blur. Let's do a radial motion blur. Motion blur. No. I want to do a radial blur. I think it's called. And I want zoom. Turn it up. Best. Let's see if that does anything to my dots. Should be blurring my dots. But I don't know where the center is. I didn't do anything. Let's try it, not so much. I could just hand blur them. All right. I think I'm going to stop messing with it. I really like that. So what do y'all guys think? With or without the wispies? I kind of like them. I like it without. I like it with. We don't have to decide. We don't have to decide right now, but with, without. It does add a very fantasy, magical feeling to it. All right, we'll leave it in for right now. I really like it. I wonder how it's going to interact with the scroll, but it's going to be great. All right, people. Let me save this. Hello. Thanks again for hanging out. Thanks again for hanging out and joining me. It's going to be, I may come back this afternoon. I don't know. We'll see, to do the scroll. We'll see how the day goes. Oh, excuse me. But if I don't see you again, have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't text and drive. Tip your waiters. And have a good day and a good weekend. Thanks again, as always, people, for hanging out. It means a lot to me. It helps me be motivated. I'm big on community, and even though I don't know what any of you people look like, you guys are still my community, so I appreciate it. Anyways, that's it. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.